One of the many powerful features of the index engine's data profiling engine is to be able to use the index engine's algorithms for identification of PII data. Index engines has built into the system the algorithm for identifying credit card numbers by the major credit card companies, as well as social security card numbers. So what I'm going to do is show you an example of that. I'm going to go to the saved queries on an index engine's data profiling engine. And I'm going to open here a search for, let's say, credit cards. So I'm going to populate that query for looking for the credit card data. I'm going to go and run that PII search. So it's looking for it's matching up the beginning credit card numbers to the credit card companies. So it's validating that with the algorithm. And it returns a search for me here, a summary report of the data. So I can see here that from my PII query, majority of the data was held in text files, followed by Excel files and whatnot. I could see the owners of those files, so I could see who owns that PII data in the environment for this credit card data. I could see other types of reports by file extension if I wanted to see what extensions those files are in. I could see the size of the data. And more importantly, I can also see the host, where that data kept. On this particular search, it's all kept on this 137 server. I can also dive down into the file. So let's say I wanted to go and let's look at a modify time report. I want to see files that are recently created that have credit card data in it. I can select this 30 to 90 day range and cull right from the interactive reports that Index Engines provides. And then I can go over to the results tab to see what those files are. So here I see that there's a Word document. I can click on that Word document. It's going to show me all of the metadata properties for that particular file that has this credit card information in it and meets the date range that I selected. And if I scroll down, it's going to show me the content of that data, highlighting the hits for the PII. In this case, PII algorithm found credit card data using our credit card search abilities, and it highlighted that data, within the file for me. From here, I can go and take some of the disposition actions that Index Engines offer, such as selecting these files, going ahead and deleting them from the primary storage. I may want to go and copy them using the extract function and copy them to a new destination that I put credentials in that has write privileges to that destination. Or if I had an Index Engines archive license, I can go and archive this data into the Index Engines archive and then go back and delete it from source, so it's only kept in a secured archive. In addition to the PII algorithm for searching credit card numbers, Index Engines also has the abilities to go and run a PII algorithm for social security numbers. So again, if I go and select that from our pre-built query list, load that query into the engine, you'll see here that it's looking for patterns SSN for social security number. I'm going to go ahead and run my search. Same thing, I could see the modify times, I could see the owners of who owns the PII data for social security card numbers. I could see the file types that data is contained in. And again, I can interactively cull from these reports to narrow my results set down. So just like I did in the last search, I can go and select, let's say, data that's just been modified in the 30 to 90 day range, recently modified data. I can then go and update my search, so I'm interactively culling from the summary reports. Then just like last time, I can go over to our results set and look at my narrowed down search. So I'm searching for PII data in the last 30 to 90 days. I can see all of the results of my query. I can click on that. Let's click on this Excel file. I can see all of the metadata for that particular Excel file. Scrolling down, and it's going to highlight the algorithm, the hit for the algorithm. So it's highlighting the sequence of numbers that matched our PII algorithm. And again, likewise from the last search, I can go back up here and I could select these data results from the list and take different disposition actions upon them, such as deleting them from primary storage if I'd like, copying or moving them to another location, or placing them in a secured Index Engines archive.